if I were to align my belief system with anybody in the manosphere, it is 100% Patrice O'Neal. And I've said that from the day one. I've not even read The Rational Male. Rollo is so articulate, it makes me feel like a dumb. And I'm in the 120 IQ range. I'm definitely not a dumb. But Rollo makes me feel like a dumb when he's just so beautifully articulate. Rich is the success guy. Ryan's the long-term relationship guy. And then Troy and I are in the field. But if I have to, Troy's more of a pickup guy. I'm more of a pimp. And when I hear stuff like this, it just reaffirms this is the guy whose belief system I 100% align myself with. They don't want what they can have. This man was saying this shit in 2006. What I always say, boys. What do I always say? You got to do what they do. Happy has a little carrot that I bought her. I'm going to bring it up here. It's somewhere around here. She's threw it away somewhere. You got to dangle the carrot, boys. Dangle the carrot, gentlemen. If the genuine desire is there, yeah, you can smash, but these girls, you have to realize this. If you just want to f her, there's nothing wrong with doing a little bit to get the, as long as you're not being pathetic. I'm not, like this the other day told me, I want you to give me $900 to f me. I was just thinking to myself, the audacity of this. And then just to lead her on, I said, sure, that's okay. And then she said, you know what? Make it 1,000. And I came back and I said, no. And she's like, well, if you want to f me and slap me in the face during, you have to pay me $1,000. She also told me that she doesn't need a man, despite her dad paying for her rent and her college and her literally yourself to me for $1,000 for me to f her, choke her, and slap her. You got to do what you got to do to get the deal closed. And sometimes the girls just don't want to feel like a complete even though they are. So I'm telling you, like, they just want to be. That's why I'm telling you, the Starbucks date, it works so well. The Starbucks date, the $5 Starbucks date is an effective strategy to this day. If the desire is relatively there and you have good game. They just don't want to feel like a complete slash. They don't want to. And there's nothing wrong with mitigating that by, and especially if she's an enjoyable girl, right? If you enjoy talking to her, truly, like, not fake enjoy, like, oh, I'm like, I like you because of blah, 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 whatever. But I'm talking like, if you actually enjoy talking to her and you go on a date and she's like not an insufferable, which is a lot to ask these days, but in America at least, then, right then and there, it's not, even if it is transactional, who gives a your job is to and evacuate. Get that, learn the system, understand why you were able to get the, understand how the process went down. Introspectively look at yourself, look at the whole situation, look at the girl, analyze what went right, what went wrong, and then try to replicate the process. And then once you try to replicate it, you optimize. That's how you create an abundance life, and that's how you don't get in a position where you're a beggar. Listen, I f***ed a hot 20-year-old this year, and all I needed to do was invite her over, and I Uber Eats some burritos over. Low-key, I pressed the button. I was like, well, looks like he's going to be here in 30 minutes. I was like, we should probably do something to get her appetite going. She looked at me. She knew what was going down. She had some great, Jesus Christ. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Oh man, it was fantastic. And there, got these little not burrito. I ordered burrito, but we got like these taquito things. Showed up, we ate, watched some shit on Netflix. Again, I kind of passed out. Woke up again, her again, and she went home, and that was that. She came straight to my place, and there. So that was my foodie call. Am I a beta male for that? You be the choice. You be the judge. But personally, I had sex with a hot 20-year-old, so I don't give a f- what you think. The areas with the women, and the women most likely to me too you, most likely to ruin your life, are women in Democrat cities. Chicago. The Bears aren't the only thing that's from Chicago. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, bro, Chirac is a terrible city to be in, and the whole like Democrat indoctrination system. It's just so funny these days, like how every girl is so opinionated about everything, yet she has achieved literally nothing with her life. She has like 2 under her belt. She's at least 50 guys by the time she's 25. She's thousands of dollars in debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars debt, if not tens of thousands of dollars debt, because she went through the indoctrination system, which is the liberal schools in America. And now all she is too far gone to be a good woman, a good mate for a good man. And to top it off, she's entitled and angry and hates men through the indoctrination she's gone through. And a lot of these girls, they're in these Democratic cities. Dude, sorry, you can say whatever you want. Girls in Los Angeles, they are hot as but if you ever have to like listen to them and hear the that comes out of their mouth, I literally want to reach into my skull and pull my eyeball out with my fingers. Just reach on it and just rip it out. That is more gratifying to me than sitting there and listen to the vitriol that's coming out of some Southern California morons' mouth. And all of those places, Washington, Seattle, Portland, which all of these places are on fire and burning and killing each other, by the way, right? New York is a little bit of an oddity because there's a lot of alpha dudes, alpha businessmen in New York. But New York girls are still like just loud trash bags. At least they're a little bit more understanding that, like, you know, that it's a competitive market out there, so they have to act right a little bit better. But anytime you're dating a girl from like one of these liberal cities, just get ready for shitty women. That's why Texas got good women, Tennessee's got good women, the Carolinas got good women, Florida's got good women, Louisiana, in Denver, Colorado, bro, Arizona, Phoenix, bro. I've never seen a city in them. I was shocked when I went to Phoenix. Arizona usually goes red in the elections. And not a shocker that girl. I saw a lot of couples there, a lot of relationships when I was there, shockingly. It's so true. Listen, like, I met a girl and we started talking about. Okay, here's what happened. I met a girl and we went to Starbucks and they stopped serving coffee because of the whole. I said, it. I was just so zero given vibe. I really didn't want to be there, but I was just kind of like, whatever. Let me go and let's just sit outside and talk for a little bit. Conversation was kind of waiting on. I was like, are you hungry? I asked her, you know, are you hungry? And she's like, no, I'm not really hungry. I'm like, neither am I. I was like, you know anything good to do in this area? I know I'm supposed to lead, but bear with me. I'm just telling you, this is how like nonchalant and like how much of a giving a fuck I was. And then so she's like, I don't really know anything in this area. And I said, well, I'm bored and I want to go home and play with my puppy and you should come with me. And she was like, we've been here 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm going to go, but you know, we can hang out at my place. And we were talking about, you know, within the 10 minutes, we just got straight to it. We were just talking. We talking about what she like doing. I was like, so what do? You like, you know, sitting around being hot all day, checking your Instagram first thing you wake up? And she's like, she started laughing because that's exactly what she does. And then I was like, you go out, you party, you rage sometime. And I was like, jokingly, I've been talking with her over text for a while. And then I was like, you go sometimes. And she laughed and she was like, who are you? She's like, nobody ever talked to me like this. And I was like, so am I right or am I wrong? She's like, yeah. She's like, sometimes I just go to a club, I get drunk and I hook up with a guy. I was like, bet. And so we're talking, whatever. And then I said, you know what? I'm bored. Let's just go back to my place. And then rode in the cab, came back, played with my pup, had goose egg is what I paid her. Stop hiding the fact. Like, a lot of you guys think that girls don't want too. You just think like I'm encroaching on this woman because I want. She's doing me a favor because I want, and she's granting me this. These girls want to get bros. These girls want to be too. We are here on this planet to and die. That's what we're here to do. That is the meaning of life. We talked about the meaning of life yesterday. It's gonna be, here's your TLDR. And die. And die. That's it. These want to too, bros. So stop feeling like afraid and ashamed of it because you're like, they're on the date because a woman only goes on a date with a man because at one point she has made peace with the idea that potentially she will have sex with you. She has made peace that it could be a potential outcome.